Hi everyone, this is Usman and welcome back to Usman Code. In today's video, we will be exposing HTTP put endpoint. In last video, we have covered HTTP post endpoint as a part of RESTful API series. And before we start, just I want to recap. This is a basic series around ASP.NET 8.0 with Entity Framework Core 8.0. And let's get started. To expose this HTTP put endpoint, I will be copy pasting existing post endpoint and I will just change the annotation to put and will rename post to put. And now the put request will be received here in this method, and we will be receiving user model, the business representation of the user entity. Okay, and to update one, we will be using a different mechanism. We will be using execute, not directly execute. We will be, because this is user entity, so we will be going to the users and we will be now executing the command to update the entity, execute update. And here we will be passing, we will be using lambda expression and x dot set property. And here we will be using, let's say we want to update the name of the user, and the new name will be the model dot name, the one coming from the body of the request. Okay, but this code will update all the names of all the records in the database, which means a where is missing, so we will be putting where here for execute update. So we will be filtering out a user where the id of the user is the ID that is coming from the request body. All right. So there will be no need for save changes. There will be no need for creating a new entity. And I can comment that out, executing update for user and we will be returning okay http 200. All right, so the endpoint is ready. Let me compile this one and run this one once, and again I will go back to http file, my http file, and here you can see we have now those records in the database. 22, 23, 24 are the IDs. All right, so I will be again using the same configuration for HTTP put call, and here we need to also mention the ID. So the ID is, let's say, 22. All right, let me save and we can now make the call. We have 200 coming back, which means now if we refresh the page, that was 22, and what we have done is we have made it user code or smart code 2. Okay, that's fine. Now smart code is now 2. Let's say we just want to update whatever the ID here. So let me execute this one again. And as soon as I refresh, now Usman code 22 is coming as a name. So this is how we can use Entity Framework Core 8.0 to update our record in the database based on its ID. That was all for this video. In case of any questions or queries, do ask me in the comments. I will push that change to the repo and will share the repo link in the description. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.